sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.
All right, man. Just came in. Adrian Wojnarowski and NBC on the Bay Area also came up in a notification. Dang. That Kevin Durant will play today. Didn't sound like it on ESPN yesterday. Said he briefly practiced. Then he went back to the locker room and everybody seen the picture with the ice on the end of his Achilles and the end of his calf. But pretty much Kevin Durant will attempt to save Steph Curry legacy and the Golden State Warriors legacy. Let's talk about what type of impact and what you should expect from Kevin Durant tonight. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check it out, man. Website, promo code, description. And, I was watching them shoot the other day. Unless this is really a setup. People saying that, it's a setup. The NBA did this and Kevin Durant going to come back and win 3 straight games for the Golden State Warriors. And if that's the case, man, conspiracy brother hats going to be on across America if they do it. But this should show his worth as well. But pretty much, let's talk about what you should expect from Kevin Durant tonight. And I don't expect too much from him. I could be wrong. I didn't expect much coming from Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? The other night, I didn't expect that from him. As far as that performance he had. But also, you gotta understand, it ain't gonna be him spotting up shooting. It's gonna be him slashing, cutting to the rim. It's going to be him on the defensive side of the ball. They got like several banged up defenders, man. Like Kevon Looney is banged up. Klay Thompson is banged up. Iguodala is banged up. So it's pretty much going to be on Draymond Green to really keep Kawhi Leonard in check. And it's going to be up to a team defense to keep Pascal Siakam in check. Other than that, unless DeMarcus Cousins has some type of defensive miracle, or Steph Curry becomes a defensive stopper, he become Mookie Blaylock or something like that. Now that might have flew over some niggas' head that don't remember Mookie Blaylock, but he was one of the best best guards defending and playing those passing lanes. Shout out to Mookie Blaylock, played for the Hawks. And if they don't turn into some defensive stoppers, or Toronto don't freeze up tonight and start missing shots, then they got a chance. But I don't expect a lot from Kevin Durant tonight. If he do explode offensively and come back better than ever, then it is what it is. Then we got a new series coming in. But what's gonna be the toughest part for him when you coming off an injury, that soft tissue injury or injury like that? Obviously they rushing him back. It's been some disgruntled players or people in the organization thinking that Kevin Durant, could have been back and testing his toughness. But when he go sit down on the bench and he sit down for 5-10 minutes or whatever to get a rest, and come back in the game and his calf is cold, and he risking re-injuring or re-pulling it defensively. Like, you can't play a zone in the NBA, so he can't play area. He gonna have to guard somebody. So who do you put him on? You put him on Kyle Lowry, even though in my little Reese voice he played like a fat point guard. He's still shifty enough. Who do you put him on? Danny Green. Then what I would do, whoever I put him on, Kevin Durant is on, I'm just running him off ball screens. I'm making them chase him like Rip Hamilton or Reggie Miller. That's what I'm doing. I'm whoever Kevin Durant guarding, whoever Klay Thompson guarding, I'm running them off screens. I'm running the Princeton style offense at the top of the key. I'm making them, change directions. I'm making them cut. I'm trying to put a lot of stress on them muscles because they're not gonna be able to chase them guys for 48 minutes. Okay, that's what you do. That's what you're gonna have to do. Whoever got Kevin Durant, go at him. Try to blow past him. Same thing for Steph Curry. For Klay Thompson. Whoever got the matchup, that's who we going at. Trying to get switched on Kevin Durant. Trying to get Kevin Durant on Kawhi, on Pascal Siakam. People just think Kevin Durant is going to be, if he was that strong, his calf was that strong, it wouldn't be a question. He didn't play 5-on-5 unless he been doing it in private. This is a different ball game. It's the NBA Finals. It's a lot of cutting. It ain't a lot of resting. This ain't catching and shooting. You got to change directions. They ain't gonna be running them off the 3-point line. It wouldn't surprise me if he had a historic game, but pretty much they begging this nigga to come back and say their legacy. And to be honest, win, lose, or draw, it ain't a bad look on Kevin Durant if he don't come back and win because he ain't 100% healthy. You know what I'm saying? This just gives validity instead of waiting until next year. This gives validity to they needed him more than he needed them, or just as much. He coming back to save Steph Curry, Klay Thompson legacy. And remember, they only had a championship because Kyrie and Kevin Love was hurt. People conveniently forget that, and then what people are saying, right, is that oh man, the Raptors only won because all these injuries the Warriors got. Hey, injuries are part of the game. Nobody gave Isaiah Thomas no flack when he dropped 25 in the corner on a broken ankle and couldn't really get nothing in the game, and the Lakers won. In the history books, it's known that the Lakers beat the Pistons in '87. That's just what it is. Ain't nobody gonna go back in history and say that. People don't even go back in recent history. What? In 2016, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it is now, whenever they played, or 50, whenever they played the Cavaliers, anybody go back and say, well, Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't play. All they know is the fucking Golden State Warriors won the damn championship. Okay? That's all they know. They ain't talk about how they won 70, whatever 3 it was, and whatever it was, they went in the regular season, and then they went up 3-1. Nobody really talk about Draymond getting suspended. They talk about it a little bit. What they really talk about is how great LeBron and Kyrie Irving was and how they didn't have an answer for him. Without Kevin Durant, or short of putting fucking Kawhi Leonard on that Golden State Warriors team, I'll be real, I ain't the biggest LeBron fan on the court. I love him off the court and what he doing in the community. But to be real, LeBron James' legacy would be looked at different had Kevin Durant never went to the Golden State Warriors. They'd have had no answer for that man. That man would have won 3 straight ships. He would have won the one. He won in 17, 18, and 19 because Kyrie never would have left. Golden State, they would have had to pull some phenomenal shit off. And really that's what they banking on Kevin Durant to do, is put the Superman cape on and say they legacy. This was supposed to be a finals where Stephen Curry is supposed to fry fucking Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying? And he was supposed to take the finals MVP, and just showing that he ain't good enough in the finals. And year after year, people look, he averaged 27, he averaged 33. Look, man, stats be lying, man. You got to watch the game and see when they getting their points. Are they getting their points when it really mattered? And for him, he got a ton of meaningless stats in the NBA finals. I don't care what nobody say. This is just Kevin Durant saving the fuck out of Golden State Warriors. Saving Klay Thompson, saving Steph Curry, saving Draymond Green. If I'm him, win, lose, or draw, I'm leaving that shit. For them to push that shit in the organization saying that he healthy enough to play, he just don't want to play, and questioning your toughness, and then telling Draymond, telling you, calling you a B and saying they don't need you, nigga, please, win, lose, or draw. If I'm him, I'm not coming back to say them niggas in general. I'm letting it talk for itself. But that just shows you that he ain't that self-centered. He ain't the B word, the bish that Draymond called him, because he ain't got to come back to, I don't feel good enough to play. He really could let them fry, and next year when they don't have Kevin Durant, and let it show how much they needed him. Chris Bouchard and all them trying to push that propaganda, Shannon Sharp, we talk about them next. Be prepared for that video. You're going to love the Shannon Sharp video. And Skip Bayless and Steve and all the rest of these idiots out here that say they didn't need Kevin Durant, they better without Kevin Durant. Now these niggas trying to change on the dime and change their opinion. No, bro, y'all just were trying to push this man out of Golden State, saying Golden State didn't need him. They had 7 All-Stars before he got there. And all of a sudden, now niggas praying that he come back and say they baking. If I'm Kevin Durant, nigga, I'd never do another interview with them niggas again, bro. All that hating, they was trying to force you off of Golden State. They were trying to say you was meaningless. They were saying you ain't trying to hold no weight. CJ McCollum was trying to talk shit. A nigga that can't even barely get out the first round of the playoffs. He trying to sit here and talk his shit. Please. All that propaganda, I wouldn't talk to them niggas ever again. I hold the biggest grudge in my life. I ain't never seen them go out their way to say nothing about LeBron, or say nothing about Jordan, or Magic play with 80,000 Hall of Famers. Bird played with 80,000 Hall of Famers. Jordan added Dennis Rodman and Tony Kukoc as well. They ain't talk about how the fucking Lakers added Karl Malone and Gary Payton, even though they ain't win. I ain't talk about the countless fucking good players that the Miami Heat had with Shane Battier, Mario Chalmers hitting big shots since he beat Memphis in college for the championship with Kansas. They ain't go out their way to do this but to Kevin Durant, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't interview with none of them niggas. I give them niggas the middle finger, bro. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Are you expected to play tonight? Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. All those links in the description. If you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblades, at thehellblades.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. All the links in the description. 100% all natural products. Check them out. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the Patreon. Want to make a donation? Links in the description. Goodfellas Sports TV. One time for the one time we go.